I'm back here at the Sanford Dam. You can see it behind me. I'm actually standing in front of the dam right now. So in about a month from me filming this, water will be flowing back through here. See all the work that's been happening, a ton of concrete being poured, some work actually up there in the Powerhouse, some windows and doors being installed. Yeah, like I said, all of this concrete is done being poured for these steps. A little bit more concrete to be poured right here though. You can see this wall where it had been a little bit of concrete falling away. Rebar is already set here. These have been poured, so just really one more pour of concrete here. Hopefully we'll be able to get to the other side of the dam. We'll be able to show you guys a little bit more of that low-level outlet. But like I said, work still progressing here, pretty rapid pace. All these new galvanized walkways up there, live cameras right there, so you guys are getting an awesome shot of the work that's going on here. Work up there at Secord and Smallwood Dam has pretty much stopped here now though. There is some litigation happening in the court systems, so all of these dams are going to be stopping work here shortly if that does not get resolved. Alright, let's continue on this tour.
Happy New Year, everyone. I'm glad to be back out here filming once again. This is some video from the drone, probably about 50 feet in altitude, and we can see all of their large riprap that they have placed in front of the dam here, and all that sheet pile that needs to be pulled. A little bit of vibration there in the gimbal of the drone, and that's just because it's so cold out there. The little rubber material that they use on the gimbal, when it gets a little bit colder, is a little bit stiffer, so unable to dampen some of that vibration. Just a little side note there. But yeah, we can see all of the work that's happening here at Sanford Dam. Guys everywhere. There's guys down here in the spillway, guys up there in the Powerhouse, guys working in the low-level outlet. We'll be able to see a little bit of that video here at the end of this drone video. Actually, I wasn't able to get inside of the low-level outlet. That's really what I would like to see, is get right inside there, see how the gates, the thimbles, and everything works, and how that's exactly controlled. So maybe the next time I'm out there, we'll be able to see that a little bit better. This sheet pile that you're seeing right here is part of the sill. The sheet pile that is behind the drone is the sheet pile that will need to be pulled, as well as the stuff that's on the back side of the dam that you can see here for the water to be. See that guy saying hi, working down here in the low-level outlet. All of the workers on site here are great to work with. I love going out there, talking to them, and hopefully they are enjoying the videos, able to show off a lot of the work that they're doing. And we all appreciate the work that they're putting in on these dams so much. So guys up here working on the top of the low-level outlet too. We'll get a nice view of that. So I'm guessing this is maybe how these are controlled from up here at the top of the dam. You see all these nice new galvanized walkways in place. All the old ones were ripped out, and actually some of the gates on this dam will be nearing completion here very shortly. They're already paid for, they're already almost done constructing, so hopefully the litigation doesn't tie things up too long. Otherwise, who knows how long until those get installed. But yeah, look at how many guys are down there working in that low-level outlet as well. Here's on the backside low-level outlet, you know, they got some of those tarps up trying to keep it nice and warm inside of there. And see the new concrete pours for the last couple steps there in Bay 5 and 6. So just doing a little bit more of that finishing concrete work. And here is a view downriver. See that sheet pile keeping everything all dewatered in this area so that they're able to work around the dam. And this sheet pile behind the dam here, that also will need to be pulled when the water is redirected.
Here's the upstream side. See the new sill right here. Let's take a look at all of the new riprap that's in place. Looks really nice here. So again, this is on the downriver side or the front side of the dam. All of the sheet pile will need to be pulled. They actually did pull some of the wells that were up there on the other side of the dam, and that sheet pile over there on that side of the dam will need to be pulled when water is redirected back through here.
Back to some of the drone video now, a little bit higher, maybe 100 feet in altitude. We'll go flying downriver, see how things look here by the temporary bridge. It was really cold out there. You can see all the ice forming along the sides of the river's edge, but in the middle where the flow is a little bit faster, it's keeping that from freezing. So you can see this sheet pile down here and the little window that is cut in it. And that window is where the water is passing through. So I did get some really nice shots of the water flowing through here. And then it enters this riprap channel. All that riprap is keeping that erosion from happening down here and collecting a lot of that sediment, so it's got a place to settle out. Awesome shot of the off-road truck fully loaded going over the top of this temporary bridge. Didn't really see any flex there. That's a pretty heavy load. A little bit of water flowing under the bridge. There wasn't a whole lot of water flowing at this time. Of course, it's just entering winter. We don't have our big springtime thaw melt where we will get a lot of the water entering this rivershed system. Here's a good shot of that water flowing through the window. Another shot of the off-road dump truck going over the temporary bridge, now empty. And we'll fly over here downriver a little bit further. At the end of the video, I'll show the park. It's looking really nice, very green. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of use in that park this springtime. Another shot from the front side of the dam facing towards the north upriver, gaining altitude with the drone back up to 50 feet.
Here's a shot of the downstream side of the low-level outlet. You can see it's just all tarped up right now, keeping it nice and warm. Hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit better view as we go to the back side of the dam. The upriver portion might be able to see in there a little bit better, but a lot of concrete being poured here. It's a good shot of the back side of the dam, the upriver side. You see the Powerhouse up there, live cameras up there. All of that's been poured full of concrete. And then all these steps and piers have been finished being poured. Heading over now to the low-level outlet though, so give you guys a good shot over there when we get there.
This view from the drone is facing towards the south, about 50 feet in altitude. Going to come on nice and close and check out the work here on the Powerhouse that is on the back side of the dam. So again, all that area below the Powerhouse has been poured completely full of concrete. You could have saw that in a few videos that I posted ago. And it looks like a lot of new concrete being poured here by the Powerhouse. And look at those nice windows that are going in. Looks like black framed windows. Will be really cool if they stick to the plan of letting people go ahead and tour this Powerhouse in the future.
Here you can see a little bit closer the low-level outlet. Can't see in there right now because everything's tarped up, keeping it nice and warm. They did actually get some power in there though and test the actuators this week, and everything was running good. Gates are all installed, so things are getting really close here. When this water is going to be flowing back over here really quick, the sheet piles will be pulled, water will be coming back through here. Again, a lot of work that needs to happen on the other side too. That sheet pile on the downriver side needs to be pulled, and that roadway that runs along that sheet pile, and water should come right in here, flow through that low-level outlet, which you can see is just slightly lower than the concrete steps over here in the actual spillways. These gates for these are going to be finished in like February time frame, so it will be interesting if work stops here from the litigation that's ongoing. What will happen to those gates?
Like I promised, we're going to go fly and check out the Sanford Park. When I'm out here, I usually check it out and see how it's looking, but right now, definitely looks really nice. Even for being, December when I filmed this, it had been really cold out there, but it's looking really nice, lush and green. Baseball fields are all set up, ready for heavy use this year. And you can see the memorial over there in the top left corner, Porty Park as well. They had a whole bunch of Christmas trees set out there again this year for Sanford Shines. And now this is the opposite view. The drone is flying back to the north, probably about 150 feet in altitude, dropping down. And again, you can see all the baseball fields playground equipment, basketball courts, horseshoe pits over here by the pavilion, and an awesome shot of the dam, temporary bridge, and the Sanford Lake bottom in the background with US 10 way off in the distance. And then a last nice shot here of the front side of Sanford Dam. I think the next time we are out there, it's going to look a lot different. Water will definitely be redirected and flowing through that low-level outlet. That's going to be pretty neat sight to see. Again, great job to all the people working out here in 2024. Looking forward to another great year in 2025.
Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos I will be posting, and leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. As always, I just want to give a massive thanks to the people who support me on Patreon. Never underestimate the value of your contribution to keeping this channel going. Thank you.